Oh, that's the box breaking. Okay. Well, hello my friends. It is I, Rudy, back with an overview of my life video. I look like a dropshipper right now. So, let me kind of explain what I'm doing on this random hill with this beautiful, beautiful sunset. For the past week, I've been in Turkey, and I thought I'd make an overview video of it. It was kind of hectic getting here. I got here on the 24th of June. So my final few days of London were spent really saying goodbye to everyone, packing up my room, and making my way to Gaziantep, which is the city where I was born and where all my family, except my parents and sister, are. So that required me going to Istanbul airport and then to Gaziantep. You can tell inflation is rampant in this country because restaurants just don't have prices on them. They just have blank screens. Anyway, we ended up catching the flight over and meeting up with my cousins. And really, my first few days were spent catching up with my family. It's been 4 years since I've last been here, so said hello to my grandparents. I came at a good time because it was close to an event in Turkey called Bayram, which is kind of similar to Thanksgiving in America. That meant that I was able to explore Gaziantep with them, which was really nice. So catching up over some food, and Gaziantep is known for its food. Yeah, it was really good, and it makes it hard to not gain weight, which is why I decided to go running as well. First day here, I've eaten way too much. Views be nice. First day be nice. This is the countryside where a part of my family lives. I'll give you a quick tour. These are all olive fields, like pretty much around us. There's the city there. Then there's my cousin's house there, and my grandfather's house there. But yeah, with my grandparents on my mother's side being within half a kilometre of my cousins and uncles on the other side, on my father's side, makes it really good, makes it really easy to see everyone and catch up. And so that's kind of what I did over the first few days. Got taught how to water the garden with my uncle Ibrahim. Ay boya, göster şey.
Bu biber,
Aha.
biber, patlıcan,
İngilizce nasıl anlatırsın?
aubergine,
Biber ne ama?
paprika.
Paprika.
Evet. Şu acır,
Zucchini biz diyoruz.
kavun.
Bu kavun.
İngilizce nedir?
Melon.
İşte neyse.
And played some games with the fam. The main downside of having so much family in one room was you get the inevitable snorer. On the 25th, I got my hair cut and spent some time with my uncle Ali and his son Khan. We ended up going around Gaziantep and finished the day off with some ice cream. The next day, I thought I'd skill the youngster Khan in some football before I was back to the farmhouse and helping feed the pets and water the garden. The dog's angry at me. Let's see if it eats some food, whether it will calm down. Dobby. Nasılsın? Hello. What's up? There's definitely a stray dog and cat problem in this area. Like my granddad has like way too many cats and just like an infinite amount of dogs. I was like in probably the best shape of my life before coming here, and I feel like I should let myself just kind of loose for a bit, but at the same time it's like, I don't know. But anyway, that's me trying to explain. I tried working out. Mans is happy. Mans has absolutely demolished his bloody bones. Old mate over there is also eating. Cats be eating. We're eating good out here. We're eating good. On the 28th, it was pretty funny. So my uncle and stuff were out for Bayram and we had to water their plants. But we couldn't enter the room which you use to turn on the water because they drill into the ground to get water. So pretty much this door was stuck and I tried for a long time to open it. I mean, you can see me there. I'm trying a lot. And nothing was happening. So I called over the troops being my grandma and two aunties. And they came up with this ingenious plan of sliding plastic in between it. It didn't work. So what did we do? We did the only logical thing. We broke the window. And voila, it actually ended up opening. which was nice. Then I went for another run. I'm feeling super tired, so I thought it was good to get out and go for a run. We're halfway there. We're officially in the middle of nowhere. And then it was Baidam time, and usually this just means eating the entirety of a lamb. For me personally, that meant helping make the kebabs, which I have not done, but I tried under the guidance of my uncle. You know what? I think we did a pretty good job. So this is called a eggplant kebab, and this is pretty famous for this area of Turkey. So you can see me getting my hands dirty there. Lovely. But yeah, they love their meat here. This was just a really nice night. Catching up with the mother's side of the family over dinner. It was just really wholesome, and that trend kind of continued over the following days. All the youngsters and the oldsters playing games together, spending time. On the 29th, however, I wanted to experience a bit more of, I guess, the damaged parts of Turkey. So a few months ago, Turkey had a few really bad earthquakes at the same time, and that led to many houses, villages, and cities being demolished. Fortunately, in Gaziantep, where most of my family is, there was only a few apartment blocks demolished, but some other parts of Turkey, like Ismaili, which is where we went, and a few villages surrounding it, had been completely wiped. And so I went there with my uncle and kind of went around and spoke to a local there called Davut, and he kind of explained a few of his problems that he had.
Bize ev yapsa bile atıyorum ne kadar? 5 milyar, 3 milyar. Ki zaten taksiti 3 milyar, 5 milyar aşağı olmayacak. Bir emekli maaşı 7 milyon kağıt. Bunu insan 5 milyar taksit verirse diye 2 milyon nasıl geçirebilir bu insan? Bir de her şartlar bayağı zor oldu. Aynen.
Taksit dediğinde kaç aylık oluyor?
10 yıl, 15 yıl,
10 yıl.
taksit yapmayı planlıyorlar.
Memura zam gelecek, geldiği zaman acaba o taksit zam gelecek mi?
Evet, taksit.
O zaman zaten hiç işine kimse çıkamaz. Pilav var. Yanına işte sulu yemek yok mesela. Çoğu insanın köydekilerin. Bildiğim için söylüyorum.
Et de tabii ki hiç yok.
Evet, bayramdan bayrama. Tavuk kesiyor işte tavuk. Mesela orada adam ev yapmış ama oradaki insanlar tavuk besleyemez. Alanları yok. Benim annem nasıl gidip gelsin oraya?
3 kilometre yürüyüp
Tabii.
Olmaz.
Bunun kışı da var. Hadi yazın yürüyüp geldi, kışın ne yapacaksın?
Bu şehrin yeri bitti o zaman. Yani
Buraya yapmazlar.
Buraya
Evet.
yapmıyor. Burası taşındı.
it was pretty devastating. I mean, especially because this was the good side of it. Like, from what he was explaining, when it first happened, there was still rubble everywhere and there were half collapsed buildings. Like, now most of the broken buildings have been taken out. All the rubble is gone and it still looks like someone's just dropped bombs everywhere. Like, even just looking at it now, it doesn't look real. And so a lot of people actually got relocated to these containers. And so it's like a container city. It was really bizarre to see. And yeah, really sad, but unfortunately there's not really much you can do at this stage other than donate your money and food, which my uncle does through his work at the council. But yeah, it was sad to see. I guess on a slightly brighter note, the next day I went back to my father's side and went and saw my grandma, who lives in the Karalar village, which is like north of Gaziantep. She lives by herself and she's a strong, independent lady, let's say, with a bit of sass. A bit too much, some would argue, but I think it's great. I think it's just enough. But yeah, it was really nice spending time with her. I didn't end up spending enough time, but because she can't drive me back and I don't have a car, I had to come back. They also had stray dogs, which were really cute. Oh, this is pretty comfy, you know. Yeah, we ended up having more kebabs that day, just classic usual stuff. And this kind of leads to the last few days up until now, which is now the 6th of July. Kind of just spent a vibe it, you know. I didn't film too much. I was just enjoying my time. Walked around the city of Gaziantep, which has a really interesting history, actually, especially during World War I, when the French tried to invade. Enjoyed playing with the cats at my uncle's workplace, and then tried finding water with my uncle. So this is a cool little device, actually. It's like you hold it and it goes down when there's a lot of water. But yeah, that's been my first week and a half in Turkey. It's been great seeing all the family. And now it's time for me and my cousin to go on a bit of a road trip. So hopefully should be another adventure sometime soon. Just rewatched some of the audio there to see if it was alright. and I realized it was us. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have bought the cheapest Amazon mic. Anyways, catch up.